live stream, guys. Smash that like, subscribe button, and we got many things to talk about. And I got my notepad right here. But let's wait for some people to join in, and we will talk and discuss. First off, we got this man Newsom, Gavin Newsom. He said, come on, man," just like old Joe Biden when he used to say that. But the thing he was saying, "come on, man," about was 8-year-olds having gender care reassignment surgery. What in the actual F is going on? How is that acceptable? He said, "I have a 9-year-old. Come on, man. Come on." Hell no, man. That's disgusting. We already know how he feels about it. We don't need the real answer. We already know that it's legal in California. Hey, welcome in. Yep. Every single day we do the show at the same time, rather. We do it at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But what the hell is up with Gavin Newsom saying, "come on, man," when asked about 8-year-old gender reassignment surgery? And also, we know how he feels about it because he's the one that made California legal for minors to have gender reassignment surgery. How is that okay? You don't even know what you want to be when you grow up, and you think it's okay to have gender surgery? That's not okay. He flops more than a stranded fish. Exactly. There's no way Newsom is going to run for president in 2028. If he runs for president, he's going to lose. And also, we just did a great trade. 10 American prisoners for 100 illegal Venezuelans that were already locked up in El Salvador. We got 10 Americans out of prison, guys. Thank God for the President of the United States. That was a great move on his part. That was a great swap. That was a really smart move. And also, we can't forget about the Obama linked to Russia hoax. Now, unlike the thing with Trump, where he wrote, we're not just saying shit out of our ass, because we actually have the proof that Obama was indeed linked to this Russia hoax and that he pushed this conspiracy. It most likely won't go anywhere. I don't think Obama will be arrested, but he should be charged with treason and conspiracy because that's exactly what he did. Treason and conspiracy. But don't get me wrong, Barack Obama is great because he was the deporter in chief. He had 3 million illegal border jumping aliens out of the country. 3 million. You seen that, huh? Well, double tap the screen, like, subscribe. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But let's continue about Newsom and his transgender reassignment surgeries. What the actual frig? How can that be legal? This should be a federal law that no kids under the age of 18 can do it. And they have some weird stuff in California where California takes control over your kids so they can decide if they want to get that surgery or not. That is ridiculous. That is freaking ridiculous. Hey, Nick, say what you want, but at least we're not. Excuse me. Let me drink some of my tea here. Say what you want, Nick, but at least we aren't like Gavin Newsom, who says, "come on, man," when asked about giving 8-year-olds gender surgery. How is that legal in California? Why did Newsom make it legal for 8-year-olds to chop off their wieners? How is that legal? That should be illegal. It should be a crime. If you're doing this to kids, you should go to prison. Prison. Prison time. And Gavin Newsom is saying, "I have a 9-year-old, man. Come on. Does your 9-year-old have their parts chopped off? Do they have them chopped off?" That is disgusting, Newsom. Disgusting. No 8-year-old should be doing these kind of surgeries or taking hormones or none of that bullshit. I'm sorry. And now we also got, like I said, this is not acceptable. Not acceptable. Newsom is saying it's okay, man. Come on, man. We gotta let them cut off their wieners. Hell no. It should be illegal for you to do this. It should be illegal. How is this acceptable? He said, come on, man. I got a 9-year-old. What the frig? That's even more of a reason not to do it. That's even more of a reason not to do it. Double tap that screen. Let me know where you're coming from and let me know what you think. Should 8-year-olds be able to do gender surgery? Because I don't think so. That's weird and disgusting and sad to see at the same time. Does that mean he accepts it or doesn't accept it? Because I read in the article that he said, "Oh, he doesn't accept it now. He doesn't accept it now." But at the same time, the state of California legalized it under his governorship. They legalized it under his governorship where minors can get their gender surgery done. So if he doesn't accept it, he should change the law. If he changed his mind. He didn't say yes or no, though, in the interview I watched. All he said was, come on, man, I got a 9-year-old. I got a 9-year-old. Well, there shouldn't be gender reassignment surgeries for an 8 or 9-year-old. That shit is unacceptable. Unacceptable. If you guys have any questions, any comments, drop some super chats. That's the thing. They do need parents' consent, but apparently in the state of California, you can put the jurisdiction under the government. The government can take full custody of the kid for these kind of surgeries, which is disgusting and weird. What the hell does that even mean? It depends what state you're in. Of course, you're going to need parents' authority, but you know how many parents are going to say, yeah, sure. Yeah, we're in California. I'm a libtard. I'm a libtard. Let you cut off your wiener, your private parts. You're only 7 years old, but sure. That's what kind of state California is. That's what kind of state California is. Do you guys think this is acceptable? Do you think this is acceptable? Because there's no evidence. There's no proof. There's no files that you guys say you've seen before and you lie about it. I'm not lying, John. How would you know? Have you tried to do it before? To one of your kids, John? Did you try to do it and it failed? It's not a lie. It's the truth. California is the most radical left state in the country. No spamming. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Barack Obama, he's being involved in these Russia hoax. Maybe he did treason. Maybe he did conspiracy. I've seen the files. Unlike all the Epstein people, the files are out there. The DOJ have put the files out there, linking Obama to the Russia hoax, saying the Kremlin and Russia was trying to interfere with the election, which was a lie. We all know it was a lie now. Now we have the evidence. I did see Vladimir took $80 billion from the oligarchs. Big MAGA. Hell yeah. Hit the like, subscribe button. If you guys have any questions, comments, drop some super chats or drop some gifts, whatever you call them. Listen, we need less people like Newsom that under their leadership let gender surgery happen. Gender surgery for minors should be illegal. If you're involved in this shit, you should get 20 years in prison. I'm sorry. 20 years in prison. 20 years is probably not even enough. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? You know, MAGA in Polish means magic. Indiana. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What looks weird about my chat? I didn't change any of the settings, no. I identify as a lesbian trapped inside of a man's body. What looks different about the chats? Florida State. Amazing. I'm from Florida State as well. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Brandon? Absolutely. I'm trying to get some good conversations going. Like usually the chats show around the last 5 comments around. Ours is only showing 2. I see all the comments, brother. Everything looks same for me. Maybe it's different for you. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? That's awesome, George. I'm glad you came here legally. That's lovely to see. You probably have great values, George Leon. But let me know where you guys are coming from. Drop some super chats. Drop some gifts. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud. No liberals allowed in Florida. Unfortunately, I know a couple of them. Trump does love me, and guess what? He loves you too. ICE did not deport any legal U.S. citizens. More lies. Hey, Florida. If you're from Florida, double tap that screen, subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Hell yeah, I still support Trump. That's definitely an F up. He's done lots of fuck ups before. But until I see proof that Trump is in that list, I don't care. Pittsburgh, PA. Shout out Pittsburgh, PA. I do agree, both sides are corrupt. But who do you want for president? Harris or Trump? We obviously know the answer of that. We obviously know who's the better leader. We obviously know. The proof is out there. Well, show me the proof. I'm still waiting for the proof of Trump being on that list. Sorry, my throat's not been the best. I want to come to the U.S. legally. You should do it legally. Because if you do it illegally, you're going to get kicked out. Harris, no, she's horrible. Harris is drunk by noon. I'm from Florida. Name why she isn't horrible. She couldn't go on podcasts. She couldn't talk for more than an hour at a time. She couldn't answer any questions. If you have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, feel free to drop super chats, guys. Super chats, gifts, whatever. They're all answered. They're all read out loud. Why does the left want to deport legal citizens and keep illegals in the country? I don't understand it. Why? Why would they want to deport? Why would they want to deport legal citizens? Legal citizens. And not keep the legal ones. Makes no sense. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? What's a false claim? You want to hear a correct, 100% factual claim? Obama was the deporter in chief. He deported 3 million illegal aliens. 80% of them did not get a court hearing, due process, anything whatsoever. Let me know where you guys are coming from. If you guys got any questions you want me to answer, where are those files? Release those files. Oh, so you don't want to talk about Obama. You don't want to talk about how past presidents ran the country compared to the current president. Well, that figures because you don't want to see the hypocrisy in your bullshit whining, complaining. 80%. Yup. Back to the logic, the truth. If the Democrats cared about children, they would have talked about how Biden lost 300,000 illegal immigrant children on the border. Where did those 300,000 go, Mr. Biden? Some of them obviously went to the MJ farm working in California, which is disgusting. They had 363 illegals arrested in the MJ farm. Happy birthday, brother. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. They had 363 illegals arrested in the MJ farm. 13 of them were minors. 2 of them were convicted PDF files. And the Democrats are defending this. Like Gavin Newsom and other people are all defending this. All defending this. How dare you defend this kind of bullshit activity? Yes, they are. They're saying, oh, let the illegals work. These are children. They aren't earning a fair living wage. Pick your own crops. Pick your own crops. If you guys have any questions, any comments. No, you want slave wages? You want legal slavery. You want legal slavery. That's insane. Evan, let's remind them if they got any questions, any comments, they control the narrative on this channel. If there's anything they want to talk about, they can drop some super chats. This is live, and we answer every single super chat out loud. Don't forget about the Russia gate with Obama. Obama's connection was just found. Obama's connection was just found. My moderator is getting rid of all the disgusting haters and comments. Damn right. Anyone that's lying on me will be removed. Obama is old news? Brother, this is recent news that came out. Hello, Australia. Guys, double tap the screen, hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. And don't forget, you control the narratives on this show, but we cannot let people like Gavin Newsom let 8-year-olds get gender reassignment surgery. That is absolutely disgusting. 7 and 8-year-olds can't be deciding if they're trans or if they want these surgeries. That is very disgusting. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Any other questions? Any other real topics you guys want to talk about? Or do you just want to whine and whine and whine? A bunch of children in California are getting these bullshit surgeries. It's all over the internet. It's all over Twitter. You can't lie and say these surgeries aren't happening, fuckers. Democracy? Democracy isn't letting 7-year-olds cut off their genitalia. That's mutilation. That is mutilation. If you don't care, that's disgusting that you're ignoring the destruction of California. If there's anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. ICE is putting in work. They still need to deport as many as people as Barack Obama did. They still need to deport as much as Barack Obama did. What are we talking about now? We're talking about Obama linked to the Russian hoax. DOJ showed the evidence. We've seen the files. We've seen the letters. We've seen the proof. Regarding Trump, we've seen zero proof. That birthday letter was fake. That birthday letter was fake. I would believe Trump was on that list before I believe that birthday letter was real. It's mutilation. Thank you. What's conspiracy theory? All these files regarding Trump linking to the Russia hoax and making this bullshit up has came out. It's facts. Here's proof the letter's fake. It didn't come out. If they don't even show it, how can you believe it's real? We've seen the letters and the documents involving Obama and the Russia gate, but we have not seen this so-called letter. Why did they refuse to show you guys the letter? Why? Huh? Why? No good answers. They refuse to show you the letter. You're gullible. You believe shit they tell you that there's a letter, but they won't even show you. But there's evidence of this Russia hoax. Alligator Alcatraz is reality. It's amazing reality. This is not rage bait. But if you got any questions, any narratives, anything you want to talk about, you can drop some super chats. Colt calling out another Colt. Colt, Colt, Colt. Colt, Colt, Colt. It's not rage bait. I just don't think Newsom should be letting 8-year-olds get gender reassignment surgery. What the hell? That is not acceptable. Rage bait? No, it's not rage bait, sir. What is making it rage bait? If you want to see evidence of something, I'm glad to show you. You just got to drop a super chat. Shout out New York City. Also, Trump is defunding PBS. PBS is fake news. I hope they all get deported. Definitely not rage bait, just common sense. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just waiting for some good questions or comments. It's and none of you guys have them. Normally, super chatters actually have the best questions and comments. I don't have any hatred. Name someone I have hatred towards. You can't. It's not possible. PBS and NPR is over. No more public funding for them. No more government tax dollars for them. Cry, 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 cry. Nothing is rage bait. Am I upsetting you? Is that why you're saying rage bait? It's not about the money. It's about the good questions, which none of you guys have because you're all Democrats and you don't have anything good to say. And also, you don't even got 99 cents for a super chat. 99 cents does nothing for me. It just shows the support for the channel and what you guys got to say. If you guys got any good super chats, questions, anything you want to talk about. But apparently, you ain't even smart enough to make any good questions. A bunch of liberal crybabies. I got great news for you. Trump is your president for the next 3.5 years. Oh, lots of you are mad. You got Trump for 3.5 more years. Cry, 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 cry. Cry, 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 cry. I just said that the money doesn't even matter to me. But if you have any good questions or comments, drop them for a super chat. But if you want to continue to cry about it, you can cry. But Trump will still be your president. And transgenders still won't be in the military ever again. I'm just saying, if you guys have any good questions, anything to say, drop some super chats. It's not bait. You can cry, you can whine, you can bitch, all you like. Doesn't bother me. I'm used to you whiny little liberals. Literally any question. You don't even got to drop a super chat if the question's good enough. But if you want a 100% response rate, you want me to read out your question out loud, super chat questions or comments. Why is Trump so brave? Sure. You want me to answer that or is that a joke? He got shot. That exactly. You proved my point. You can't even keep up with the chat. Want to know why? Because I get thousands of comments. A live stream, thousands of comments. If you want to stand out, if you want me to read your comment, you got to drop some super chats. It's that simple, guys. What do I think they're doing while running this Epstein story? That's actually a really good question. I'm not sure what they're doing while running this Epstein story, but maybe not something good. Maybe not something good. Hit that like button, guys. More bullshit lies from the leftists. You guys really make your party look great with all the hate you spread. I thought you were the party of acceptance and loving and care. Apparently, no. Apparently, that was just a bullshit lie. Another bullshit lie spread by CNN. The party of acceptance and love and care. Fuck off. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I'm worried. I'm a lib, but I hate Trump. What does that last part mean? W did. Well, see, you seem like an alright guy, but what are you worried about? I don't understand the last part. Can someone tell me what W did means? What do I do? I'm worried. I'm a lib, but I hate Trump. What do I do? There's not much you can do. Just ignore politics if you hate it so much. Bet he never been to Europe? I'm in Europe right now, buddy. You can cry about it. I'm enjoying a fantastic summer here, but you can cry. I'm worried. I'm a lib, but I hate Trump. What do I do? First off, don't spread hate. Don't hate on other people because of their political views. And also, just live your life and enjoy your life. Try to improve your life as much as possible. Trump can't ruin your life if you're working as hard as possible, exercising and working out as much as possible, and doing the very best for your life possible. No politician can ruin your life in that case. Unless, of course, you're an illegal immigrant. Then they probably will ruin your life. PDF files do deserve hate. I agree. But the majority of Trump supporters are not that. And that is disgusting if you're spreading hate based on a hat. You're full of shit, and you're going to get your karma. I don't hate Trump, but he's not perfect. There's plenty of shit that I don't like about him. There's plenty of things I don't like about Trump. Rage bait, rage bait. If you guys have any good questions, any good comments, anything you want me to talk about, if you want me to show you the majestic hair, I can. You just got to drop a super chat. Yes, I hate them. I'm in Eastern Europe. Maybe someone in the comments that watches frequently can tell you. Look at all the mad sheep. Bingo. Bingo. Why would I not follow him? He's way better than Harris. He was the best man for the job. Your hat is wrong. Trump 2028. That is right, good sir. I never said I don't like him. I said I don't like some of the things he does. Lobster farming? By the way, is that a Serbian name? More lies. You think Joe Biden was healthy and fine and intelligent and definitely not senile. Have I ever been to Scandinavia? No, I'd love to go. Shout out Moldova. Shout out Moldova. No one's begging except you. You're begging for attention. Bye-bye. You can get your own channel. Scandinavians are conservative, aren't they? Moldova. Shout out Moldova. I was just about to say, I have a wonderful Moldovan neighbor, and she's amazing, but she's actually in Moldova right now. But she'll be back. Guys, come up with an argument and stop name calling. Bingo! Bingo! But they can't, because if they start talking about policy and politics, they'll lose. They can't talk about policy and politics unless they're MAGA related, because we got the best politics and policies. And if you want to prove me wrong, drop me a super chat and tell me a great liberal policy. If you can spend thousands of dollars for some health care shit with cash, you can fly to another country and get health care. Just saying. And if you're too poor to do that, then you can get Medicare or Medicare. I'm not saying poor is a bad thing. I'm just saying if you don't got the money for it, you can get Medicare or Medicaid. Do I want to debate? Yes. Join my Discord if you want to debate. I've been to Canada, and I don't want them either. I don't want to move to Canada. Nothing would make me want to move to Canada. It's a beautiful country to go skiing in. I love Canada as terms of beauty, but in terms of living there, no, I don't like the politics, and I don't like the policies, and I don't like the taxes, and I don't like any of that shit. I'm probably going to sound like a dumbass here, but thank you, Danielle AMOS, for the super chat. Much appreciated. If you want me to burn the hat so badly, drop me $100 super chat. I'll do it. Sure, you can come to the U.S. No problem with me. Just don't overstay your visa. And if you want to immigrate there permanently, then do it legally. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me why one of the liberal policies or why Harris's policies are better than Trump. Prove me wrong. Drop me a super chat so I don't miss your comment, and I'll read it out loud. Lobster farming, huh? That's interesting. Aren't the best lobsters found in wild, though? You would, if I burned this hat, you would love to burn the U.S. flag. You would love it. That's all you liberals do. You love to burn your own flag. They can't even give a Harris policy. Supporting the LGBT community? Community? That's not a policy, buddy. That's disgusting, John. If you don't like your country, leave. Bro, it's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. Well, wake the hell up. January 6th wasn't as bad as the LA ice riots. Some guy's dead body was found on the side of the street, and they don't talk about anything about it. They only mentioned it one time in the news, and they never brought it up again. They didn't even show it on the mainstream news. It was just an article on the New York Times, and that's it. Oh, keep crying. We already got some super chats. Does that upset you? Wah, wah. But don't farmed lobsters not taste as good? Is it easy to farm lobsters? Can you tell me about this business? Of course, Trump has Riz. What's the actual conversation? Anything you guys want. You control the narrative with super chats. He got no charges with anything regarding minors. Mandani, bro, should never be the mayor of New York. If you have to be a United States natural born citizen to be president, it should be like that for every single role in government. No people born in other countries should be running in the U.S. government. I'm sorry. Does it matter if it's local government or president? He's a great example of this. Maybe we can change the law now that we have this weirdo trying to run. Agree 100%. You were right. Thank you, guys. Common sense. They were illegal immigrants. And that was 4 generations ago. You can't be an immigrant and be the president of the USA. And that is federal law. Musk can't be president. Yes, there should be a comprehensive test. Elon Musk can never be president. You're right. Pink Diamond, your name looks familiar. Are you in the Discord? I'm not avoiding any questions. If there's any hard questions you want to give me, I've probably either already answered them or, if you want me to answer them so badly, you can drop some super chats. Hey, Pink Diamond. It's good to see you as well. You should definitely join my Discord. Everyone join my Discord if you aren't already in there. Any good questions? Any good thoughts? I don't think Mandami should be the mayor of New York City. I love New York and I don't want to see it to go to shit. However you say his name, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Thank you, Danielle. Much appreciated. Oh, white dudes for Harris are in chat. Yeah, lol, right? Facts are facts. And New York is already, in a dumpy situation. I love New York. I haven't been there since 2019, but I've been there about 25 times, literally, in the course of 2 or 3 years. Mandami claims to be a Muslim but attends gay marches. He is a hypocrite. Can't trust him. He wants the gay vote. I agree. She's a legal immigrant, and she also cannot run for president. Because he's a socialist and a communist, and he also wants the New York City grocery stores to be ran by the government. You want a 2 or 3 hour long line for your bread? I don't think so. That's absolutely ridiculous. I have no clue about vote in Congress. To be honest, I actually can't see Elon being a PDF file. He's one of the most evil people who ever lived, but I don't get PDF vibes. I mean, he has 10 kids. I don't think he is one. He has 10 kids, maybe 12 kids now, actually. I wouldn't say Elon's evil, but we have a different of opinions. I don't know how you feel about the rest of my political opinions. Reassignment surgery. No more gender reassignment surgeries for minor kids. That shit is disgusting. Don't get me started again. Are you in a hotel? No, I'm not. Yeah, they do. They actually do. Don't spread any bullshit information. If they don't do it, why is it legal in the state of California? Why is Gavin Newsom talking about it on TV literally in the last 12 hours? Why? I don't simp for anyone. Trump is not perfect, but he is our president of the United States. We're talking about the Kremlin now? Obama linked to the Russia hoax? No, you're just spreading bullshit lies. No more trans in the U.S. military. Thank God. We should have term limits for members of Congress and Senate. Agree. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Who's the next Hitler? If you guys have any great questions, comments, drop some super chats. Let me know where you guys are coming from. California, Michigan. Thank God no more Transformers in the military. Thank God no more men and women sports. Hell yeah, I'm mad about it. Release those files. Shout out Australia. Let me know where you guys are coming from, what city, what state. And if there's any comments, anything you guys want to say, you can drop a super chat. I'll read it out loud. California is actually a red state, but all the illegals in LA make it blue. I don't know about that one, friend. I think it's the most blue state in the country. UAE. Awesome, brother. Shout out to United Arab Emirates. Thank you for watching. Now, as I said, Obama has been linked on paper. We've seen proof to this Russia hoax. Calling Trump our president is a disgrace. Well, too fucking bad. You got him for 3.5 more years. Excuse my language, but too bad. Too bad. There's plenty of evidence of the Obama situation, but you know what there's no evidence of? Trump doing anything inappropriate with any minors. Zero evidence. God bless President Trump. It was a hoax. It's hard for them to wrap their mind around it. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you're talking about those files, I somewhat agree. What evidence? People have been saying evidence, 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 but they haven't given me one single piece of evidence. No one in Discord, no one on YouTube. All they do is whine, bitch, and complain. At least this guy admits there's zero evidence. Okay, just because you have pictures with someone criminal, does that mean that you're instantly a criminal? You know how many people in urban communities hang out with criminals? Majority of people that live in urban communities in America know some people that are criminals. Just because you take a picture with someone does not mean you're a criminal instantly, does it? Obama and Diddy. Diddy funded Obama's campaign. That's a horrible answer. You don't have common sense. If you guys got any good questions, any good comments, drop some super chats. Let me know where you guys are coming from as well. Hello, Joe Marino. The big beautiful bill is too big and beautiful to stop. You can cry about the big beautiful bill as much as you want. That's another bullshit thing. I would believe he was in that list before I believed that birthday card was true. And if that birthday card is true, how come they didn't release it? Because they don't want us to see it, because then we can disprove it. Dems will lose the midterms. You guys don't stand a chance. You're spreading so much hate and misinformation, no one wants to vote for you anymore. Predicted. They've called him the next Hitler. It's not a prediction. They call him Hitler. They say he's Hitler, but then they say that he supports the Jewish community too much and he supports Israel too much and yada, yada, yada. So which one is it? Where are these videos, letters, and testimonies? Where? I'm from Florida. Where are you from? Release the files, Joe Biden. Great joke. Why didn't Biden release it? Why didn't Obama release it? You guys never ever give answers to these questions. Alabama. Shout out Alabama. All those stores looted open borders with the worst kind let in. Yup. Why didn't Biden release it? Why didn't Biden release it? What is your question? If you want it answered so badly, you can drop a super chat. Hunter's laptops. There's a freaking fly in here. Well, why don't we have access to them if they're public record? Where are they? No one's begging, brother. And this ain't my vacation. I have my own place here, so you can whine, cry about it. Sorry you don't got a place in Europe. Why didn't Biden release those files? Move on, move on. But whenever the Epstein files are mentioned, no, bro, don't move on. There's kids in there. There's kids. There's kids in Hunter's laptop, too. There's kids in Hunter's laptop, too. Cry harder. Cry, cry, cry. We already got super chats. Does that make you cry? Evidence? I've actually seen evidence. But I'm not going to get into that. Either way, release the laptop. Any other questions? It's on the internet, buddy. Take a look on the internet. Some of the stuff from Hunter's laptop has been released. It's been leaked. So, yeah, it's out there. How do you think all those crack photos came out? Oh, we got a bunch of crybabies in here. Crybabies, crybabies, crybabies. Sorry you don't got $5. No, I don't burn anyone's flags. I think it's funny, though. You can't burn the LGBTQ flag, but you can burn the American flag. But if you burn the LGBTQ flag, you get charged for a hate crime. Cry harder, because guess what? Trump is your president. You got 3.5 more years. Just to put your measly minds around it, you're not even 25% done with Trump's presidency yet. Not even 25% done yet. Not even 25% done. Not even 25% done with the presidency yet. How does that make you feel? Yep, cry about it. Because that upset you, huh? That really did upset you. He doesn't despise people like me, but he definitely despises people like you. What did you ask? If you're asking the same question about Washington, D.C., I don't have an answer for you. Definitely not for a super chat. Why would there be long lines if there were, you mean, not private, they'd be publicly owned by the government. Subsidized ones. Sorry about my dumbass pronunciation, but yeah. Because you ever see the DMV lines? You see the lines at the DMV? That takes 2 or 3 hours. You want your grocery stores to be the same thing? Cry about alligator Alcatraz. I'm probably older than you, ironically. And if you are older than me, then why the hell do you have an anime picture on your freaking profile picture? No, I don't. I moved out at 18. You can keep crying. Cry, though. Well, I don't know what state or city you live in, but that's never happened to me in the DMV. Not even when I go to small cities. Anyway, do we got any more questions? Any other comments? If you guys have any requests, I'll gladly take them. Just drop a super chat. I wasn't talking about you, Lulu. I request that you stop crying about your president. Because views never stay the same, buddy. Why are you crying about my views? Are the liberals still crying? Yeah, man. We got at least 3.5 more years of their tears. Hey, thank you, Hellcat. Much appreciated. I thought you didn't like me, though. You request I take an IQ test? I would love to show you guys how smart I am. Well, guess what you get for hating? Nothing. You get nothing. You don't even get 99 cents for hating. You get nothing, literally nothing. So, congratulations for wasting your time. I don't even know what that means. If you want me to do an IQ test live on stream, I will gladly do it next episode. Just drop a $10 or $20 super chat. I'll do it. And you guys will be fucking crying when it breaks the fucking scale. Of course I complained, but I didn't complain as much as they're fucking bitching. Oh, looks like Anon doesn't have $10. Guess I won't be doing it. What video games have you played? It's okay, it's okay. Oh, a bunch of crybabies. Crybabies in chat. How about you get a real hobby? Don't cry so much. Don't cry so much, Andrew. It's okay. We all know I'm doing better than you. What up, Maine? How you doing? The president doesn't sell bribes, but okay. They're knocking on me because they're hypnotized by hatred. I'm doing all right, man. Man, I'm sorry that you got liberal parents. No, the tariffs are amazing. Why do you think the stock market's at all-time highs? U.S. steel is booming. Stock market booming. Any more questions, guys? Anything you guys want to talk about? If anyone drops a super chat, I'll keep going for a little bit more. If not, I might wrap up here in the next 2 minutes. But guys, drop super chats, gifts, or requests. I want to hear some good comments, some good questions. Yeah, Walmart said fuck the American consumer and they're raising prices. That's the only place where I will agree. Because they have an excuse to fuck people over now because they can blame it on the tariffs. They said this publicly on TV that they will fuck people over because they have an excuse to do so. I played good games. GTA 6. Five crazed woke sisters. Bro, I will pray for you right after this stream. That's crazy, Donald. That is fucking crazy. You're a strong man. What comment do you want me to read? I saw your comment. There's not any other options for poor people in New York like the illegal immigrants. Trust me, bro, you don't want government ran grocery stores. We are getting GTA 6. 2026. 2026. GTA 6. Because they actually give a shit about the American consumer and want more people to purchase with them. Nathan, I'm not in the mood for a debate right now. If you want me to go back and forth with you, please drop a super chat. I said poor people and illegal immigrants that don't have money have no other options but to go to these government ran stores. Cry, cry, cry. Ice, ice, ice is coming. Did they give the illegal yard workers a place to live? Government and business should be separated, very separated. Bingo. We agree there 100%. Why? Literally, why? Because we're not communist. Do you want every business to be ran by the government? That's literally what happens in communism. Hey, Andy. Uncle Andy, how you doing? Was it a mask or was it a shiesty? Or was it a COVID mask? If it's a COVID mask, what the F? Why are they wearing that on a bicycle in 85-degree weather? Coffee time. Hit the like, subscribe button. Guys, I'm about to wrap this up. Oh, COVID mask. That hurt me dearly. That hurt me hearing that. We actually agree on a lot of things, believe it or not, even though that you're not a Trump supporter. Actually, no, Lisa, you said you were. I thought it was someone else commenting. Brother, please do research why we shouldn't have publicly government-run grocery stores. Look at other countries that had them, and then you can tell me the answer. Hit the like button, subscribe if you guys have any other comments, questions. The picture above me, I think this is Paris, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, this is this is in the US. I have no clue. It just looks cool. Ivermectin. Come on, guys. I'm going to ask you guys one more time. If we got any super chats, any gifts, we'll keep going for maybe 20 minutes. But if not, we're going to wrap up here. And we'll go live a bit later, maybe in an hour and a half or something. Any requests? Any questions? Good night. I want freedom to choose. You can wear whatever you want. What are you talking about? What are you yapping about? Any other questions? Any super chats? I'm not going to bed. I just read someone's comment out loud. But everyone, join the Discord, guys. We got 110 plus people in the Discord. $110 people in the Discord. Link in bio. Hit that like, subscribe button. Once again, any super chat questions or comments, we'll keep going for 20 more minutes. If not, I can hear you, Steve. Or just any more regular questions. You'll be back. Awesome. Definitely hit that notification bell because we go live a lot on this channel. Probably twice a day. Sometimes 3 times a day. No, I do not think the end of times are here yet. Alright, guys, that's it for right now. Talk to you guys later. Hit that like, subscribe button. Damn, that's crazy. Why would they do that? No, England does not have more freedom. I promise you that. You can get arrested in England for a Facebook post. What are you yapping about? If you want to talk about it one-on-one in the Discord, we can talk about it. But at least in America, you won't be arrested for a fucking Facebook post. You can't criticize the government. There was a lady that got arrested for criticizing her school. And we can criticize the government too. We can criticize the government more than you. Yeah, I'm positive about it. Anyway, if you want to chat with me more about England versus the US, please join my Discord. But I'm going to go now. Yeah, you can't criticize the school. A school is government ran, so you can't criticize the government. So my point was proven. You can't criticize publicly government ran schools, and you can't make Facebook posts about whatever you want. You'll go to prison. So I guess my point was proven. All right, guys, have a great day. Peace out. I'll see you over in the Discord.